Hi guys, welcome back to another episode with Leeds United. This could be probably will be actually a pretty short episode. Obviously we've got this first season to finish off, and by finish off I just mean skip through until we can start season 2, and also just want to see what sort of budget we have for season 2 and see where we can take it from there and take it with the squad. There are a few things I have in mind, and one of the things I want to put to you guys, and I'll put it to you now, is Ross McCormack, sell or stay? I'll run through a few things with you first, and then I'll go through my reasoning behind Ross McCormack. But here is the Premier League table this season. Man United are the winners, Chelsea, Spurs and Arsenal in the Champions League, with Man City in the Europa. Cardiff, Bolton and Norwich have gone down, so we may look to try and cherry pick some of their players should we get chance. Right, what else has gone on? FA Cup was won by Liverpool in a Merseyside derby. The Everton at 2-1. Man City beat Liverpool in the Capital One Cup final 2-1. Copa Europa was won by Man City 1-0 against Arsenal. Champions Cup, AC Milan beat Real Madrid 4-3 on penalties. In the Europa League, it was a 2-0 win for Inter over Everton. And well, that's it really. We've got the South American Cup groups and then back to the Barclays Premier League. So let's go and have a look at our team statistics. Goals. Nicholas Bentner was top with 11 goals. Yesel had 5. McCormack had 3. One of the reasons why I'm potentially looking to sell McCormack. 3 goals in 24 appearances. Yes, I know some of those appearances were with him in the cam stroke centre forward role, but still only 3 goals and 1 assist in 24 games. You look at Yesel, had 5 goals and 2 assists in 14 games. I do think it may be time to let McCormack go. I know there was suggestion to say build a team around him, but it's just unfortunate that he's just not doing the business, and we need players who can. Someone that's got who played 24 games, I'd look. Well, you're looking at Bentner with 11 in 32, so Bentner's got what, 8? You'd say Bentner's getting 3 goals, 3.5 goals every 10 games, so you'd expect McCormack to at least be on 6, if not more. So maybe it is time to let McCormack go and bring in someone else. If we can get 3-4 million for him, we might be able to get a youth player. We'll have to see what the board give us as well in terms of transfer budget. Obviously we have finished fairly high in the league table. Dan Gosling's got 2 goals, Stewart's got 2 goals, so has Montoya, Robinson, Mbaye and Bentaleb. Let's have a look at assists. Top was McMahon with 3. See, we're not creating many chances, which is something we do need to address. Bentner with 2, Yesel 2, Huddlestone 2, Ince 2, Dos Santos 2. Sterling is a big worry with only 2 assists. Muru has 2. Clean sheets. Fraser Forster had 10 clean sheets in 36 Premier League appearances, missed 2 games and 10 clean sheets. I'd be confident with that. Then you've got Bentner, you've also got Montoya, Kabul at the back, Muru and Lees. So it looks like Montoya right back, Muru left back, Kabul and Lees was the best partnership we had. Bookings, Huddlestone had the most with 7, then Bentner with 5, Dos Santos 4, Muru 4. Only 3 players sent off, Byram, Peltier and Pierce. Byram is on his way out of the club, and I believe Peltier is also on his way out of the club. Average rating, well, best was Austin, but he only played 1 game. Morrison played 1 game, he scored and got a 75. Gonzalez had 1, Norris had 1, Talukas Wotton had 4 and got a 69. We look at Bentner and Yesel, both with a 67, and Mbaye with 65. Who was the worst? Probably some that had 0. But of those that realistically played, Skirtle 56, Dos Santos 58, Ward-Prowse 61, that's Sterling 61, Ince with a 61. So they are our team stats. Let's have a look. Premier League top scorers was Rooney with 25, Suarez 19, Soldado 16, along with Giroud 16, Kagawa 16 and Chadley 16. Cazorla had 13, Mata had 13, Paulinho had 13. Michu, playing for Southampton, had 12. Hazard, Lukaku, both at Chelsea, had 12. Bentner was then 13th on the list with 11. Oscar and Sturridge both had 10 apiece. So did Asaidi, Bonny. Stephen Ireland had 9. Ozil had 9. Benteke had 9. Anyone else? Let's have a look. Rodriguez with 8. Tarabat with 8. Let's have a look at assists. Rooney 14 assists. Giroud 11. Soldado 10. Suarez, Man City had 8 assists. So did Paulinho. So did Oscar. Clean sheets. Courtois 19. Begovic 13, Pantilimon 13, Chesney 11, then Sirigu, Forster and Mingale all with 10. So Fraser Forster was pretty good at the back. Yellow cards. Tom Huddlestone was 10th. Fabio and Simpson were top with 11. Reds, Tiote, shocker, top of the list with 3, along with Nathaniel Klein and Nastasic. And then that's it. So that's how the stats look for the Premier League in general. Unfortunately, we can't sign anyone as Fraser also actually wants to discuss his wages. Yeah, we can't sign any more of our youth players as we have a full squad. So let's have a look at players whose contracts are coming up. Peltier and Warnock, we're going to let them go. Then we've got Pierce, Byram and Norris. We don't need to worry about any of those. Fraser Forster is on 25 grand a week. What does he want? He wants 50. He can have 50 for a 2-year extension. I want to lock his contract up. And no, I'm going to stick with that. And I'm going to make him a crucial first team player. So he's gone up to 25, which means I'm going to need to change the finances over. There we go. Yeah, so we can't sign any more of our youth players until next season, but we do have a couple of good ones potentially here. Rask between 60 and 64 overall right now, and his potential is between 80 and 86. There's this guy though. This is the one I'm really looking at, Marco Zubar. I really want to see what he's going to be and where he's going to play. Looks like he's either going to be a midfielder or a left winger. Attacking position, reactions, vision and short passing all look to be potentially pretty good. So we'll have to see where he is. And Cantarelli, we'll have to see. Young keeper. I have a couple, but we'll just have to see what happens with those. What I will do actually now, guys, is let's go to age. So for loan, actually Navarro is going to be sold. To transfer list. He's 49. Like we can't have him in there. Thompson is 65. We'll look to let him go out on loan. Svensson is 50. He's got to be sold. Gonzalez 57. We may look to loan him. Nagel will look to loan. See if we can just get them some game time. I don't know. Actually, it's Gonzalez and Svensson. I don't know whether to sell them and just create some room and see what other young players I've got, because you look at Caminaris, who's 71 and he's 17 years old. You got Christensen, who's 18 and 62. Shrevers, Bisset is going to be the backup keeper unless this French guy looks like he's going to be half decent. We've got Tunkara, so you know what, Gonzalez, I did say Gonzalez was one to watch. Nagel, add to transfer list. I'm sure when I was on here, Gonzalez one for the future. So I don't think it'd be putting it up there unless there was actually a chance that he was going to be a star. So we'll just have to keep our eye on him, and like I said, maybe look to let him go out on loan and see what happens. Contracts expiring we know about. I don't really care about that. Don't want to worry about that. Scouted players. Vincent Sanson has gone to Halmstad. Well, the board are going to review my my job. But right, let's have a look at this. It was John Mensah said it, didn't he? He said it. View scout report. Sanson, okay, he's okay. I'm not worried about him. This guy Blaze could be good for a right winger, but attack position, ball control, not really. Rodlin could be good. So could Bovo, but we'll just scout them further, and let's just quickly get this done. Right, so you can see there the season is coming to an end. Player returning from loan, don't need to worry about that. Let's just end the season. Super season, confident I'm the person to take them forward. Excellent showing from the team in the cup, which we sort of knew would happen. Right, so it's saying there's a player here, potentially one for the future. Daniel Sartori from Preston. Young centre-back has quickly been acknowledged as a possible star of the future. Left-footed defender. He's 17 and he's 191 centimetres tall. So, maybe we could have a look at him, see if he wants to step up, and then let him go out on loan. Right, season's budget, 7,035,000 to play with. That is potentially one player. I will move forward just a couple of days, just because I want to see if our centre half comes in, and Kulu that we have. So let's just move forward, and I also want to see what the expectations are. Domestic Cup, reach around a 32. And Kulu has arrived. Thank you. Another scouting update. We're going to keep our eye on this. Fofana could be a decent player. His overall right now isn't the greatest. Blaze has gone down to an 82, which I was slightly worried about. Keeper Poulan is okay. Scout them further. Martinson, what have you got? 74, 81, 86. Right, let's just sift through some of these and get rid of the lower rated ones. 79, if he's not going to get any better than that, don't want to see him in there. 86, 86, there's a lot of keepers in Italy. 89 max for this guy, but his overall right now is pretty poor. They'll all be scouted further. Right, so 51 to 61, 60 to 64, and 56 to 70. I really want to see where Zubar's going to play. So it's going to be a left mid, right mid, or a left winger. Zubar is the one I really want to look at signing. Let's see how many space we've got. Total 39 out of 42, so we do have a bit of space. And Kulu, 25 years old and 81 rated, is in the club now. I just want to see him actually in my team rather than just being in the contract. So we've gone up to a 4.5-star team as well. Holy crap! So there we go. Our back. Well, Montoya 80, Kabul 80, and Kulu 81. We've forced at 83. Just need to get a decent left back in, and then our defence is literally sorted. I'm going to move forward a couple of days. I'm not going to do that much. I'm not going to sign anyone. I will have a look off camera at maybe some signings and see who I can buy. Transfer offer for Fraser Forster. Really not a chance, Spurs. I love you to bits, but I'm not going to sell him, especially not for 4.3. What we can do though, we can have a quick look. Strikers who are transfer listed, just to see if there is anyone. There may be someone, and the answer is no. There's no one really there who immediately pops out and says, I know who you are and I'm going to sign you. So let's have a look for a quick search for free agents, just to see if there's someone that's been let go by their club, and we'll have a quick look down this list. At first glance there is no one, but we'll just have to see what there is going down the bottom, and I was confident there wouldn't be anyone, but that is not a worry. We can look at just bringing someone in, see who has got like less than a year left on their contract. Maybe look to bring in a bit of young talent. We've got Bentner, we've got Yesser, we've still got McCormack. Maybe we do look to sell McCormack should an offer come in for him. But guys, I will call it a day there. Let me know what your thoughts are regarding McCormack, and also let me know what your thoughts are regarding another striker. There is potentially, we could look to bring in Anthony Uja. He was suggested to be brought in, so I will actually look to scout him and see if we can bring him in. Van der Vaart, we're going to obviously remove him. He's retiring. It's a good job we didn't sign him. Adam Johnson, we don't really want to sign him. Naldo is a bit too old, so I don't really want to bring him in. Yeah, maybe we need to look to bring in a decent left back as well. I know we have Robinson and Murray, but Robinson hasn't progressed as much as we thought. I'll give you another quick squad report, as obviously new season stats have gone up for a few players. So Forster is dead level 83, Montoya is 80, Kabul is an 80 now, and Kulu is an 81, Robinson is still a 68, Huddleston 77, Christensen 62, Thompson 65, and Bay 67, Ward-Prowse 76, Yesel 72, Bissett at 65, Wotton at 70, Sterling an 83, valued at 12 million. McManaman at 76, McCormack 76, valued at 3.4 million. So if we can get close to that, I think maybe we sell McCormack. Sorry. So Lucas, if you're not already on the transfer list, which you are going to be sold. Bentner is at 80, he's going to stay. Pierce, contract expiring in 12 months and transfer listed. Hopefully we get a bit of cash for him. Chaminaris is going to stay. He's going to be the third choice centre back. Skirtle I'm going to look to get rid of. Navarro I want to get rid of. Gonzalez we're going to look to loan you out. Nagel I think we're going to sell you. Svensson will sell you. Tunkara we'll look to loan you out again. Or I might keep you and just play you this year. We'll add you to the loan list and see what happens. Moat, loan list again. Bentaleb will keep you. CB Shrevers, you're 70 and 18. Tunkara is 17, 19. Shrevers, I'm going to keep you with me this season and give you game time. Byram is going to be back up, but if he wants to be sold, he does want to be sold, so if an offer comes in, it can. Muru, we may have to sell you. Niang, keeping you, and you're 75. Muru was 71. Byram is 72. Ince is a 79. Tom Lees, you'll be back up, 72. We'll keep you. Austin, transfer listed. Want to try and get rid of you. Cameron Stewart, transfer listed. 1.9 million. Dan Gosling, you're not progressing. I may have to let you go. Dos Santos, try and give you some more game time this season. Skirtle is on the decline, so he's definitely going to be trying sold. I think he's on around 40 grand a week as well, so that's going to help us out. Norris is retiring, so nothing we can do about that. And that's the team really. Yeah, Skirtle, there are a few players who are going to be sold. In fact, let's go to sell players and let's have a look. So we have Svensson, Zeliukas, Navarro, Stewart, Austin, Nagel and Pierce all transfer listed. Then we have Christensen, Tunkara, Moat, Thompson and Gonzalez all available for loan. Bentner and Shrevers, Muru, yep, happy to keep them. I don't know why it's saying Fraser Forster's on £47,687. That's a bit of a strange amount. Yesel is still there. Sterling we're going to keep. Kabul, yep. Huddleston we want to keep. Montoya we want to keep. Ward-Prowse and Robinson we want to keep. Skirtle 70 grand. I didn't think he was on that much, so definitely want to get rid of Skirtle. So I tell you what. Unhappy. Management is poor. No, it's not. You're just crap and on the decline. So there you go. He's gone. Niang. He's going to get some game time. Bentaleb and Gosling. Gosling, I think if an offer comes in, it's time to let you go. Dos Santos, I do want to keep Dos Santos. Tom Lees is going to be a backup, and Bay is hopefully going to progress. I may let Bay go out on loan. I'll have a think about that one. Tom Ince, Bissett is, you know what, we'll look to let you go out on loan. Byram, if he wants to go, he can go. McManaman is staying. McCormack is on 35 grand a week. If an offer comes in for him, may look to sell him, but I'm not going to put him on the transfer list unless you guys say so. Caminaris is one I really want to give a lot of game time to this season. Norris is retiring, and Nkulu has just come in. So guys, that's the squad. Let me know about McCormack and I will catch you all in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Cheers.